Well, hello and welcome to Majesty Sussex Report. I'm Antonio, and thank you, thank you for spending some of your valuable time here with us. So, when are you listening to this? Is it 2025 yet, or is it still 2024? Whatever year it still is, as you listen and watch this podcast, isn't it great to just breathe, to be alive, and to be able to mark another year and to say thank you and goodbye to the year that departs. Oh, what a celebration. Well, so many in the world have already said hello 2025, and some people are hangover, some people are, why did I make that decision again? I said things are going to change. Oh no. And some are just saying, this is the beginning of something special, something good. And some are saying, this is the year of me. It's about time I take care of me. And whatever you are saying, whatever it is, rest assured that you've got some people here who care for you either way. So come as you are. Welcome. So on today's episode, what I thought I should do is just go through some of your comments and have that way a little bit of a conversation. Okay? So today's going to be all about comments and perspectives and thoughts and that kind of stuff. So stick around, and I hope whatever you're doing right now, you're just relaxed. If you're preparing for New Year's Eve, or you're in the new year nursing a hangover or something, just want you to know that you are loved, and thank you for being here. So we start at the very top. And there goes off my phone. Oh, yeah. So we are looking at the comments left, the message for New Year's. And Connie is our first person. And Connie writes, hello, Antonio. Well, hello, Connie. Late but here with love. Thank you, Antonio. Connie, I would like to say that everyone, every person who is of the Majesty Sussex Report is never, ever late. We do not know the word late. As long as we show up whenever we feel like it, it's not late. It's just showing up. I don't know why I did that. I'm in an odd mood. Go figure. No problems, Connie. And I mean that. None of you are ever late. You're never late, as long as you show up. And Joyce, hello, Joyce. Oh, Happy New Year to, Connie, to Joyce, to everyone. I'm just going to say it now. Happy New Year to everyone, depending on when you are watching or listening to this. And Joyce wrote, Happy New Year to you, Antonio, and everyone. So, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. And Essie said, Happy New Year, Essie. It's a happy New Year. Boom, boom, boom. Cheryl said, Happy New Year. God bless you too, and all of us. It's a happy New Year. Now let's go to the next. Let's see who else we've got here. Okay, we have Hilda. And Hilda said, let's see. I should be wearing my glasses, but I'm not. Happy New Year, she said to us. And we say it back to her. Happy New Year. And we've got Fuen. Bum, 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 bum. Now, folks, I hope you know I will not be able to keep up this level of energy for the next little while. So enjoy it as it comes. Um, Fuan said, steel pan music originated from my adopted country of Trinidad and Tobago. Um, Steel pan music rocking. That's right. Happy New Year 2025. And then Happy New Year. And we love you, dear Antonio. Oh, thank you. I love you too. Let's go to the next slide too, because I think we continue. Okay, perfecto. Um, Thank you for being part of the SS family. Okay, I have something funny to say. Well, it's not funny. It's just I don't remember when Fuan, but you had written this as a similar note about the SS family, and I, for some reason, that day when I saw that comment or that note, I was having, I don't know, foggy brain or something. I was having Kate Middleton brain. Let's put it that way. And ooh, the shade. I was having kitty catty, kitty catty. I was having kitty catty brain. So, I was like, SS, what does that stand for? I was like, SS, security, sorority? No. Semantics? No. Sensational? I'm like, what does SS stand for? And I don't know why that's all I was concentrating on was the SS, not like SS family. Because once I saw family, and that was like 10 minutes later, I was like, oh, Sussex Squad family, you dimbat. Oh, so Fuan, thank you so much, and I am very happy to be part of the Sussex Squad family too. With every podcast, you leave us with something special. Antonio, your podcast is unique and student. Why do I get emotional over these things? Not only do support the truth, you are inspirational. Happy New Year with untold blessings, dear Antonio. Oh, Fuan, thank you. Thank you very much. And you also said Happy New Year with untold blessings, dear Antonio. Bless, dear Antonio. Thank you so very much. I am so awkward when I get a compliment. I am. Actually, in the past, I know why this actually happened, because I talked about it with my therapist when I used to have a therapist, and compliments at a certain point in my life became like this odd, weird thing. I never thought I was deserving of anything. So if someone would say, for example, "Oh, you look really good today," I'd be like, "Oh, no, I look okay. I don't look good. I look okay." Like, I always needed to find a way to put a negative onto something that was a beautiful compliment. If someone was, "Oh, that was a great job you did there. Like, you've done the research. This is fantastic." I'd be like, "Oh, well, I could have done better. It's not as good as I would have liked it to be." So I'm always looking for the negative. And who told me this? It wasn't my therapist. I think was it a friend? Or maybe a mentor. Someone said to me at one point, stop it. I will not allow you to keep bringing yourself down. When someone offers you a blessing, a compliment, all you need to say is thank you. Receive it. Take it, because it's coming to you for a reason. Take it. And you don't need to feel awkward about it. You don't need to feel any other thing. Just say thank you. And I was like, oh, okay. And to be honest, it became easier to just say thank you. And I thank you. Thank you for those wonderful messages, friend. Please continue to write those wonderful messages always. You always have a way to make me feel better than than how I feel at any given time. But also, you have very insightful um, commentary too, because ever so often I'll go, yes, 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 she's got it, she's got it, she's got it. Mind you, haven't said that though. I don't mean to say signal out just one person. All of you do, because we've been in this space now. I mean, I've been in it for a year and so on, but a lot of you have been in it longer. So you know the insides, outs of of the belly of this thing. So, merci. All right, let's go to the next slide and let's see what we've got here. All right, we have got 5TQL397 handle. And I say, who is that? It's 5TQL397. Bum, bum, bum. All right, so, and I read, Antonio, thank you so much for all your wonderful podcast. You bring calmness. Oh. I guess I should change now. I'm going to change because I'm not being very calm right now. You bring calmness and you just make me feel better and wanted to be a kinder person. May God's blessings be spread over you, Sussex family, squaddies, and Sussex friendlies. Always. Happy New Year to all. Oh, 5TQL, thank you. Thank you very much. And now, why? So, why is it that I just make you feel like like being better? How about or wanting to be a kind of person? I say it's not about wanting; it's about being. So, just be it. Just be a kind of person. This is, this is me. I swear to goodness, I haven't had coffee. I've had no tea. I've had nothing. The only thing I've had is ginger ale with what's the name of the juice? I don't know. I mixed it. That's all I've had. Anyways, my my mother has this saying, and I know most of you probably have it too. But I remember the first time she said, "Yes, you you give someone an inch and they take a yard," and I was like, "What?" It's like, "What do you mean?" Yeah, you give a person an inch. I hope that's just say it. You give them an inch and they take a yard. And I was like, I couldn't understand. So she goes, well, and she explained it to me. She goes, people sometimes are they take advantage. Like you're doing them a favor, and then all of a sudden they're like, example, you're like, okay, I'm gonna help you clean your room. And you're helping the person clean the room, and then they're like, "Oh, can you just do the dishes also? Oh, can you like clean the bathroom because like you give them an inch, they take a yard." So this is what I'm doing right now with you, um, 5TQL. You're like, I want to be a kind of person when I listen to you, and I'm like, no, 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 no. You're gonna just be it, feel it, be it. Thank you so very much. My intention always is to do exactly that, and hopefully we can all give out a little bit of kindness here or there. And I do think that is little acts of kindness that changes the world. And you never know, that small little thing that you might have not even thought about might have made a person completely change the trajectory of their day or of their life. You never know. But trust me also, sometimes you're kind and people are just like a pain in the you know what. There's been times where I'm like, I'm being so kind, so nice, and these people are irritating me. But I breathe in, I breathe out, and I'm like, it's not my problem. That's their energy, not mine. All right. Sharon. Sharon. This is Sharon. Okay. This is what we've got. We've got Happy New Year to you and your family. Much love. Well, mwah, mwah. Much love back. Thank you very much, Sharon. And thank you for always dropping those notes and all of that kind of stuff. I appreciate all of you. All of you. I love it. I love it. I love it. Who sings that song? Is it Ariana Grande? I love it. I want it. I see it. I take it. I need it. I want it. What a selfish person. No, she got money, man. She got money. Do you folks know she dated Pete something, the guy from used to be on Saturday Night Live. His dad passed away, died in the September 11 attacks. And he is famous for certain things. I'll let you folks figure that out. He dated also Kim Kardashian at one point. He dated I forgot her name. She's really pretty from the UK. Sienna Miller? No. Oh, was it Sienna Miller? I'm not sure. Anyways, he's popular. He's popular. So, what was my point? I don't remember what my point was. Oh yes, Ariana Grande. So he was dating her, and he said in an interview, he's like, dating her was like the weirdest thing, because he said we would just be there in the living room of her penthouse or whatever, and she'll see something on TV, and she'll be like, "Oh, that's so cute. That's like a little cute, like piggy. It's like a little cute piglet. I really wish I had one of those." And he said, like, literally, either like the following day or within hours, someone would show up with like a little piglet. I was like, what? I'm telling you, the lifestyles of the rich and famous. Because that kind of like people catering to you like that, that's not good. I mean, I wouldn't say no to it, but I'm just saying it's not good. Right? And the audience just go, Antonio, we will take it. Thank you. All right. Our next one is Paulette. Paulette said, Happy New Antonio. I know, I'm letting the old Antonio go. This is the new Antonio. You folks, let's see how long you folks can bear this, Antonio. Happy New Year. I know what you mean. And everyone, God blessings 2025. Paulette, thank you. And we've got Sylvia. Sylvia. And Sylvia said, Feliz Año Nuevo. Happy New Year. Thank you. Thank you, Sylvia. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, those that are identifiable and those that are not, we come to the very end of this comment section. Now we move on to the next. I don't know what's wrong with me, folks. I really don't. All right, so we are looking at the comments from the podcast, The Evidence, the Anatomy of a Smear Campaign. And our first comment is from Paulette. And Paulette writes, Good, Antonio, I agree with you. Great podcast. Thank you. These people, ridiculous, dangerous, lying, haters for what? To put someone down. I'm going to say yes to everything you said. Okay, let me read the following comment, and then I'll have a general comment. Mrs. Clutch Sussex 7455. Mrs. Clutch Sussex. Antonio, this is a thorough comparison and analysis with what seems to be empirical evidence. Thanks for the investigation and work that is evident in this analytical video. God is faithful and He hears and answers the Sussex Squad prayers. God will not let His word return to Him void. Amen. Amen to that. And Prudence, hello Prudence. Prudence said, "Well said, well done." That's a great line, right? Well said, well done. I kind of like that. Thank you, Prudence. Here, I think all of your commentaries in this section are pretty on the same sort of level of intent, right, and of observation. First, thank you for taking the time to write a comment, and also, indication of what was delivered. I sometimes, and this is just because of me, it's hard for me to understand, comprehend malice. It really is. Like I really don't. I understand it. I understand that people are like this, or people do bad things. People are evil. But I don't know how they go to bed and sleep at night, or whenever they sleep, consciously knowing that they are inflicted enormous amount of pain, enormous amount of stress onto another human being that many times don't even know that these are the people who are doing it. It's similar to what, and it's funny that, I don't know how many of them are from the UK, but at least we know, the Melissa and what's the other one named Sonia or something like that. Anyways, and this is the same thing that has surprised me in regards to the UK until I heard James O'Brien talk about the abusive environment, physically, mentally, sexually, that young boys, many that go to private school or boarding school, suffer. And they learn how to eliminate or kill empathy within themselves. So inflicting pain onto another person is quite normal to them, right? Because empathy is gone. No one came to rescue me when I was 4, 5, 6, 7. I've killed empathy. So I have no problems inflicting pain onto someone else. And that made me understand a lot of the ways in how this smear campaign on Meghan especially has so many tentacles and so many people in the UK, and I'm talking here about the press and the commentators and TV and all of that, how easily it is for them to just sign on to that narrative. I honestly don't know how people go to bed at night and with the knowledge that they're doing this. But I'll tell you a quick story, or maybe I shouldn't. It has a little bit, well, it's not a little bit, it has a lot to do with my former job. And I said this in one of the other podcasts, when things started to go sour, I mean, I was oblivious that, this was going to happen to me. But I am a very friendly person. I stay positive. I try to be as positive as I can, especially if I'm around other people also, because I don't see the need for me to be all like, and negative. So people who I considered my friends, colleagues, co-workers, and so on, It's amazing what can happen once a senior manager or director decides they don't like you for whatever reason, and how easily it is to poison your colleagues against you. Because not only there is this, I need to, that is our boss, whatever, and I'll play along. But I was amazed at how even the people that were so closest to me, none of them even came and said, "Hey, Antonio, I know this stuff is really stupid. I don't know why they're putting you through this." No one did. I mean, I was in the hospital for, okay, it doesn't matter, and no one called. No one left a message. And I was the person at work when someone either was sick or had to take time off for whatever reason. I would make sure to get a bouquet of flowers, or I would send, something to make their day easier that day, a card, and so on. I cared about my colleagues. I cared about them, and I thought the feeling was mutual. And to know that a month had passed, because I was off work, a month had passed and not a word from anyone, even trying to find out if I was still alive. And I was astonished by that. And I think bringing it back to this sort of thing, I don't know, to be quite honest, how people have the capacity to do that to another human being. And not only that, gloat about it. Like they were even saying in their communication that she was so excited. She said, "Oh, I'm so excited. I'm like, I kind of want to just start now. I have these things I want to just put out there about Blake Lively." And they're like, "Oh my gosh, it's taking off like wildfire. Can you believe it?" And to think that, women, people are so ready just hate on women. The distancing also that happens, that occurs, because what you're doing it to another woman. I said the same thing about these women who are doing these things so blatantly to Megan. I'm sorry, if you're married, if you've got sons, even if you've got daughters, and they notice what you do, they know that is you. And that behavior, that way of being, is a sign of value. And that value becomes your archetype of how then your boyfriend, your husband, your child starts to view you through those lens. Because you may think that they're not viewing you through those lens, but they are. Because they also are evaluating what are you capable of doing. It's just this stuff is just really intense, right? Because there's nothing you can do. Really, there's nothing you can do. Because as long as they can pass it off as freedom of speech, unless it's slander, unless it's something that, and that is how the newspapers and the media protect themselves, because everything is an anonymous source, someone close to, or whatever, right? Okay, let's go to the next slide. All right, so this is actually going to be a two-parter. A two-parter. Does that make any sense? Two-parter. I'm mispronouncing that, aren't I? So I just realized as I'm editing this that there's another hour and 15 minutes left. So I know, especially tonight, no one wants to listen to me for an hour and 40 minutes or anything like that. So I am going to cut it here. So you have about 30 minutes or so. And then tomorrow I will, once edit the other half, I'll let that other half out so you can just take it in dosages or something like that. So I'm going to wrap it up here. And I want to say thank you as we wrap up this special sort of New Year's Eve episode of Majesty Sussex Report. I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude and appreciation for each and every one of you. To those of you who actively participate, leaving thoughtful comments, sharing your insights, and spreading the word about this channel, you are the heartbeat of this community. Your engagement fuels these conversations and make this space a welcoming home for truth, respect, and meaningful dialogue. And to my silent listeners, the ones who tune in quietly, taking in the discussions, stories without saying a word, please know that your presence is equally felt and deeply valued. Together, whether in words or in spirit, we are building something truly special here, I think. I am humbled. I am blessed to have reached over 2,500 subscribers. A milestone I don't take lightly. I know some people may think, oh, he thinks that's a lot. I do. I remember when I had just got 500. It was like yesterday. Was it yesterday? Each one of you has contributed to this achievement, and I thank you for making this journey so rewarding. You are proof that when we come together with purpose and kindness, we can create something extraordinary. As we look ahead to the new year, I have some exciting plans for the channel. In 2025, I will be at least trying, once I figure it out, to do live podcasting, giving us more opportunities to connect in real time and deepen our conversations. And I love the whole live interaction when I'm able to attend other podcasts that are live. I love that energy, and I would like to bring it here also. This is just one of the ways I hope to give back and make this space even more engaging and vibrant. If you're enjoying tonight's episode, or whenever you're listening to or watching it, or any of the discussions we've had here thus far, I encourage you to, thumbs up that like button, share if you think someone would benefit from it, or like-minded person may want to join, and invite others to subscribe. Your support has carried us this far, and with your help, I know we can grow even more in the coming year. I'm a weirdo when it comes to like asking for stuff. I get really uncomfortable. I get really uncomfortable asking for like things. So thank you so very much. As the clock counts down and we step into a new chapter, I want to leave you with this. Thank you for your time, for your trust. Thank you for your presence. May this new year bring you joy, peace, and countless moments to treasure. You are a blessing to me and to this community, and I am endlessly grateful. Here is to new beginnings, continued growth, and more opportunities to connect. Wishing you and your loved ones a very happy new year. Stay safe, stay kind, and I'll see you in 2025. I love you all. Be kind to yourself. Bye for now.